Let me stop playing. What's good, people? Welcome to another banger. It's your boy Elijah in the building. Welcome to a Monday Loving special. You know, it's a beautiful week. Looking outside, the sun's out. It's bright, shiny. It looks like we're about to have an amazing week this week. Just to get into it a little bit, I'm gonna give you guys a quick headlines of the week. Monday is starting off pretty hot. You know, it's kind of crazy. First things first, Exxon and Chevron gonna have a possible merger coming up. So that's two big titans in the oil industry that might come together, merge. You know what happens when companies like that merge. I don't even know how they let the companies like that merge. That's crazy. Number two, most importantly, so the Republicans proposed a new $1,000 stimulus package for people. Biden proposed $1,400, but the case is I am a dependent, so I get claimed by my parents. So I haven't gotten any of those stimulus packages, which is kind of a bummer. But honestly, I think they might switch it up this time around. So, a K in the bank, that'll be decent. I'm gonna like that. And then next, so the real U.S. economy is expected to bounce back by mid-2021. So if you've been looking at the stock market, that's not the economy. That's just, people putting their money in a company, but not the actual performance of the company. It doesn't reflect the performance. It just reflects how much money is in the company. So the real economy is expected to, get a bounce back. Vaccines are, expected to roll out summer. Well, not roll out, but have a 50% of the population possibly having the vaccine by summer. So hopefully that happens. Another one is we have a huge Facebook versus Apple tug of war going on. So Apple just recently said a big privacy data setup thing, and they were like, you know what? In order for apps to get information from a user, we're gonna tell the user, hey, do you want third parties tracking your data and such like that? So that's gonna be a new thing coming up in the new iOS update. So Facebook is gonna face a lot of problems with that because they like you not knowing that they're tracking your data, so they sell your data to other companies for advertisement, and that's how they make their bucks. So this is not good for their business or their business model, so that's gonna hurt a lot. So those are the headlines for Monday. So going a little bit away from that, which is a huge pivot, I kind of wanted to talk a little bit more about me. I know, I'm selfish. I like talking about me. Young boy. I mean, it's my channel, so you know what I'm saying? I gotta do me. I'm struggling to put my glasses on. By the way, do y'all like these glasses? I rock them. I know. But enough about me, but more about me. So I wanted to talk a little bit more about me and my career. So I am a junior in college. I'm studying computer science, right? And you may say, computer science, wow, that's exciting. The world is, getting changed by computer science. It's really cool. And it is, it's really cool too. But I'm gonna put on the screen one thing right here in a second to show you how my semester has been going. It's been 1 week, and this right here is why I don't like school. I mean, I've gotten a lot from school, not to lie. I've gotten a lot of information. I wouldn't be the same person. I wouldn't have the same access to the same opportunities I have right now if I didn't go this route and this path in life. But one thing I do want to say also is, it also has its drawbacks. There are some things I feel like are waste of times, a huge waste of time in college. Learning some materials is just like a what the hell, when am I ever gonna use this? And you pay the big bucks to go there. Luckily, I am on need-based financial aid, so I don't pay a ridiculous anything, so that's good for me. But to other people that do have to go this route and they do have to pay a lot of money, sometimes it's not worth it, and that's just that. So to talk a little bit more about my career in the computer science, so I don't want to be a software engineer anymore. I thought I did, That's why I wanted to be a computer science major. But switcheroo, don't want to be that no more. So I've been trying to find my balance in between, a lot of different things I'm interested in. So, that kind of leads me to this YouTube channel as well. So I made this channel to really talk about things I'm interested in, to kind of see what resonates, not just with other people, but, myself, because, when you talk about something, you learn more about it, right? And you also learn nuances in it that helps you, find out why exactly you like the things you like. And it opens more doors up to you, or at least that's what I think, and that's why I'm here talking to y'all. I'm gonna stop playing with my glasses. But, to just my interests specifically, I would say reside in the technology, finance, and also real estate. Those are the three big bad boys. I love technology because technology has the ability to change a lot of things for a lot of people very, very quickly. It opens the door up for so many possibilities. If you look at it, every time the world is getting changed by something that impacts so many lives at once, we wouldn't be where we're at today. Think about it, we're in the greatest generation possible in terms of access to opportunities. We have the best health. There's still things negative about it, but we have the best healthcare system. Like, people used to die from the most ridiculous diarrhea years ago. Think about it. People still die from diarrhea in different parts of the world, which is if you think about the grand scope of things and the direction that we as humanity are going, it's huge and it's amazing. So learning about that practice of developing technology and working with people to develop technology, it's very exciting, especially which takes me back to college. I've been able to meet a lot of people through college that this resonates with as well. So coming together with those people to talk ideas and build things, and it's just amazing. It's been life-changing. Second thing I want to talk about is finance. So we all know money runs this matrix. If you don't think so, that's cap, and you know it. So I want to learn about finance. I want to learn how money moves, why money moves in certain directions, why it doesn't move in certain directions, how to make more money, how to leverage money, how to build wealth, all that stuff. So finance is huge, and it allows you to power a lot of different things too. If you think about it, if you want to develop technology, you need finance because you need capital to get it to the people. So finance powers a lot of things in this world, and money is always a sore topic. It's always a sore subject. At least me personally, I used to be very about money. I used to be oh, money, I don't have a lot of money, I don't this money. I always had money issues in my family, so yeah. But now I'm comfortable with the idea of money, and I understand the power, the positives and the negatives of because everything has two sides to it. So being able to take the positives and apply it in different ways is something I'm excited about, and I hope to see you all also take advantage of it. That's why we out here talking about it all the time. So let's share ideas, bounce off each other. Third thing is real estate. And real estate, if you look anywhere around here, you see, what do you see? You see houses, right? Yes, buildings, lots and lots and lots of buildings. Why? Because everybody needs a place to stay. Shelter, you feel me? Oh, shelter. That's the one thing we need. When we strip everything down to the basics, all this technology, finance, all that stuff, it's cool. But really, what do people need? Food, water, shelter, clothing. Those are the basics. Those are never gonna go away. So I think it's really interesting. real estate. In the long term, I see myself developing real estate. Something I find really cool is like people that build cities or like design cities and like design blocks and design neighborhoods. I think that's amazing, especially because it affects so many people's lives day in, day out. Like, how do you get to a certain location? Like public transportation, how is that set up? Who determines the routes? How is the water system moving? Houses and like the different, you know, nuances about property. So I think real estate is really cool, and I want to be involved somehow. Maybe as an investor, definitely as an investor, but also I also want to be in the nitty gritty eventually. So, you know, I don't know how that's gonna go, especially as a computer engineer or software engineer. So I don't really necessarily want to be a engineer in front of a screen all day, coding stuff. I do find it cool that you're able to develop stuff with lines of code in a computer screen and it affects millions of people. But like also, I don't know if that's necessarily me. So, you know, those are the big three things, you know what I'm saying? Hey, if you got any interest, I know these are big umbrellas too, and you know, it's saying it's an interest is kind of a broad thing, like, but you all will find out more specifics about things I'm interested in within those scopes, because we'll talk more about it here. As you probably see, I'll talk a lot about like different tech companies, which will show you a lens of like the different technologies I'm interested in, but also what topics in technology I'm interested in as well. So like the privacy thing I talked about with Facebook and Apple, user privacy is something I usually dabble in, or like I'm always like trying to like look into and like learn about, because I think it's really cool how you know, there are a lot of these free apps, but then, you know, nothing in this world is free. So just remember that nothing in this world is free. So not to make this video too long, but that's what I want to talk about today. Until next time, it's your boy Elijah. Have a blessed week. Thank you.